This is the picture I was looking for earlier. So energy is involved in chemical and physical changes. Water evaporating. There's an energy change that happens there. Natural gas burning. We're aware that when we burn gas, it gives off a lot of heat. The release of energy during a chemical reaction is often what drives the reaction, and it's a lot like a weight falling to the ground. So here we have a building with a 10-kilogram weight on the top. You give that guy a little nudge, and he's going to fall and plummet to the ground. Here is high potential energy. This is an unstable position, teetering. This always reminds me of Bugs Bunny cartoons and stuff where they've got a piano hanging out of a second-story window, right? Very unstable. You know it's going to fall and it's going to land on one of the cartoon characters. So very unstable. This falls down to now where it has lower potential energy. The weight sitting on the ground is much more stable, isn't it? So it's gone from high potential energy to low potential energy. And that change in potential energy, it became kinetic energy as it was moving, and then it was dissipated as heat energy when it suddenly stopped moving and hit the ground. So systems with high potential energy tend to change in a way that lowers their potential energy. Something that has high potential energy is unstable. Is gasoline unstable? Yeah, it's pretty unstable. You light a match around it and it'll burn and sometimes explode. Gasoline has high potential energy. How about TNT? It's used in dynamite. Trinitrotoluene. It's just hard to say. Trinitrotoluene. Those molecules have a great deal of potential energy stored as chemical energy in the bonds between the molecules, and it will explode and change in a way that lowers the potential energy. And that's why TNT is explosive. So some reactions release energy, some reactions actually absorb energy. So we have two more words with prefixes. Exothermic, meaning exiting heat. The exit sign above the door, you go out. Exothermic means energy is leaving the system. Energy is being released. In an exothermic reaction, the reactants have high energy, energy is released, and the products have lower energy. The opposite can also happen. You can have an endothermic reaction, where energy is going in to the reaction. Here, the reactants start with low energy, and the products have high energy. They have absorbed energy from something else. Which do you think is more common? Exothermic, going from high to low, or endothermic, going from low to high? Exothermic. Most spontaneous things are exothermic. They release energy. So identify each of these as exothermic or endothermic. Water freezing into ice. It's exothermic. In order to get the water to freeze, you have to pull energy out of it. Energy has to come out. So water freezing is exothermic. Natural gas burning. Well, you have to get it started with a spark, but after that, is it absorbing energy or releasing energy? It's releasing energy, so it's exothermic. We'll pick up here on Thursday.